Salut à tous, c'est EnvyUs. Aujourd'hui, je vous propose donc une rediffusion du premier pro scrim pour e-sniping sur le Twitch MLG. Donc, il faut savoir que moi, j'ai fait que prendre donc les dossiers, les fichiers qui ont été upload sur la chaîne MLG. Donc, vous retrouvez les liens en description. J'ai fait un montage pour que ce soit tout dans la même vidéo. Sinon, la miniature de la vidéo que vous êtes en train de voir a été réalisée par un designer qui fait des trucs plutôt cool. Il s'appelle Purify. Et je vous mets des liens dans la description pour voir ce qu'il fait et tout. Vous pouvez lui demander des choses sans souci. Donc maintenant je vous laisse voir la vidéo, donc bonne vidéo et puis n'oubliez pas de mettre un j'aime, ça fait toujours plaisir.
French EnvyUs sniping team. Absolutely, and of course we have Dare France joining us, and if you're unfamiliar with the rosters, well, here's the fight card one more time. For Dare, you're going to see Dtsuu playing with Daid. Friend Miss Daid is going to be on the roster tonight, filling in for Venom, and then we have Neptoz. On the EnvyUs side, Zankyo, what can you tell me about this team? What's the roster?
So we have Zydar, WaRTeK, Rainbow, and Hyspe. So WaRTeK is the captain of that team. And this team has been playing for like, I think, 1 year right now. So this is a real dedicated team for snipers. And they played at a LAN last week ago and they won it. That was Skyline, that was the first event for e-sniping. And it was amazing.
Wow, so congratulations winning their e-sniping tournament there at Skyland. Pretty cool stuff there. Of course, the Envy guys, they're really pushing for e-sniping. If you're unfamiliar with e-sniping, basically it's competitive Call of Duty, 4 versus 4, but you only use the sniper rifle. What are some of the other rules, Alex, that we're going to be seeing here?
Yeah, so one thing that I really like, so that this way we don't see any hit markers, it's a 30% health, right? So it's not the standard 100% health that we see. Also, there's penalties. You cannot knife, you cannot grenade. A grenade will probably only serve as a suicide for yourself. If you end up knifing someone, then you have to just off yourself and go back in to the game because, again, this is all snipers. There are no secondaries, no knifing, no nading, none of that. It's all quick scoping, and you can also hard scope too. That's the other thing. I think a lot of people might be a little confused about that because people really like to see quick scopes, but hard scopes are allowed as well.
Okay, so those are the rules. You'll see a lot of ballista play, of course, very quick to bring it up to your face, and we, of course, have to give some love to the two founders of e-sniping, at least the two guys I've been working with, Zach from Envy France, as well as WaRTeK. You know him from YouTube. He's a great competitive player, and he has a very special message for you guys. Here is WaRTeK.
Chris, everything's okay here. We're pumped to play this match again against Zydar sniping, the French team. So just for e-sniping, it's like a new style of competition. It's not a thing really new, but it's like a cross between competitive sniping that was like very popular on Modern Warfare 2 and the MLG rules or Dtsuu rules in France. We just started this on the 1st of January. It's getting pretty well. People are happy to play in this mode, and I hope that maybe we'll see one day some LANs in America and UK. We've done already one in France. It went pretty well. So yeah, we're pumped to show everybody this new style of competition. Salut à tous. Donc oui, on va jouer ce petit match là contre les Dar. Ça va être super sympa. Faut savoir quand même que les Dar sont une grosse team. J'espère que ça va bien se passer pour nous et pour les deux teams en tout cas. J'espère qu'on va bien s'amuser. Donc rapidement pour revenir sur l'e-sniping, pour ceux qui ne savent pas exactement ce que c'est. En gros, c'est un croisement entre le competitive sniping et le Dtsuu avec voilà, les règles Dtsuu un petit peu différentes de ce qu'on connaît exactement, étant donné que voilà, c'est que au sniper, il y a la santé qui est réduite, enfin, il y a plein d'autres détails en plus. Donc voilà, pour ceux qui sont intéressés, n'oubliez pas d'aller regarder le site esniping.com, vous pouvez retrouver dessus quelques infos, dont les règles, si ça vous amuse de jouer dessus. Donc voilà, merci à tous et profitez du show match.
So there were some special words there from WaRTeK. WaRTeK, big shout out to him. He's helped not only bring this match together, he's been working with MLG to get it on stream for you guys. So happy to have our first ever e-sniping pro match. We're going to be doing some French as well as English commentary. The French, of course, brought to you by Zankyo. Golden Boy and I will be delivering the English stuff. And boys, are you ready to kick off this best of 9?
Yeah.
I am. I'm always ready.
All right, well, Zankyo, before we get it started, why don't you go ahead and explain how we pre-recorded this match to ensure there were no connection issues, but it is the first time ever that we are watching these games live.
Oui, donc comme le dit Chris, le match est donc en différé pour éviter un petit peu les problèmes de connexion qu'on aurait pu avoir justement pour le premier match qu'on avait fait avec la MLG, c'était du Desserto. Là, cette fois-ci, c'est un match e-sniping, mais WaRTeK ayant quand même une grosse réputation comme tous les joueurs, évidemment des EnvyUs, on a décidé de le faire en différé pour éviter un petit peu tous les problèmes de host boot. En tout cas, c'est la première fois que vous allez, qu'on va voir ce match-là, donc on n'a aucune idée du score, mais on va voir ça ensemble. It's alright, Chris.
Alright, so here we go. The best of 9 kicks off with Slum's Hardpoint in 3, 2, 1. I'm on board with Hyspe, and he is going to be our player to watch off the break. Uh-oh, let's go to Golden Boy's screen here, Mr. Ron. Golden Boy will be driving the bus as it looks like Hyspe is immediately going to pick up a kill there on Dtsuu, as it looks like EnvyUs will be in charge of the middle of the map at the break.
Yeah, taking a look here. Ice now finding someone. Great quick scope. Manages to take out one. I'm so blown away by what we're seeing here. It's just the fact that they have such command of the sniper rifle like this. And for those of you wondering, the ballista is being used because of the fact that it is a quicker scope, a little bit less sway as as well. So a very effective weapon.
Now, Zenkyo, this is my first time watching e-sniping. Can you talk to me about the classes, the loadouts that we'll be seeing these players use?
We are seeing, like you said before, only ballista. So there is no grenades, no secondary weapons. My bad. And yeah, that's the only loadout for this game time.
All right, Ice is on our screen right now, firing into some players at blue. You can see the anchor already down for EnvyUs. Of course, the spawn's going to work the exact same as you see in the MLG competitive settings for Call of Duty. Ice on a 4-kill spree. Make it 5 is finally going to be shut down. And I want to go show Mr. Daid. Daid from Dare is going to be rocking a bright orange ballista. He's in charge of holding down these back spawns as well as helping out Neptoz on that far street.
Yeah, I think it's important to note, Puckett, that all the same rules apply for what we see in standard competitive. They apply here. Anchoring, holding the positions, playing forward, rotation, early, like things of that nature. That all stays, but wow, Miss Daid, excuse me, getting a great shot there, and this is just such an insane game.
All right, so Daid and Miss Daid playing together. Zenkyo, do you know anything about these two players? Miss Daid seems like she can hang with the boys. She's currently at 7 and 4.
Yeah, she's doing pretty well. I don't know if that's the girl, like I say, maybe that's the girlfriend of Daid, but she's doing pretty well for a girl there.
Absolutely. In fact, she's doing better than all the boys. She's 7 and 5. Only Daid, her boyfriend, better at 8 and 4. On the other side, WaRTeK, he's really putting on a show for EnvyUs at 10 and 6. Let's jump on board with him, as it looks like Envy is going to try and break this hard point, and WaRTeK will take out Daid to secure this hill.
Yeah, you can already see, though, that the holding of the positions is there. You have the anchor hanging out on the back, and I don't know who that's going to be, but from what I gather here, it seems like he's doing a pretty good job of holding down that position. WaRTeK inside of the hill, waiting for some activity. Not finding anything. Envy looking pretty good here off the break.
WaRTeK goes down, but I want to stay on board with him through the respawn. Well, that was a quick one. We're jumping on board now with Hyspe, as he is going to be trying to fire some shots into the old hard point as well as anchor here so his teammates can get the fresh spawn. However, being challenged, his teammates were forced to spawn in the middle of the map. Ice's going to have 2 more challengers on Laundry side. He's picked off, and let's jump on board with Dtsuu. He's starting to heat up on a 3-kill spree now.
Liking his positioning here, Puckett. It looks pretty good. And from what I can gather here, Dtsuu gets picked off. And now you can see all the players of Envy actually spawning in the back there, coming from bricks. So they're going to have a tall order in front of them, but they can push in. Because of the fact that they have snipers, they can kind of move in a little bit better here. But still, though, a lot of, I guess, jumping in and out of the hill will be necessary.
Zenkyo, why don't you take a minute in French and explain what we've seen so far as Dare is doubling up on the Envy score, 112 to 54 seconds.
Et donc pour le moment, comme l'a dit Chris, pour vous expliquer un petit peu en français ce qui se passe dans cette partie, les DER ont réellement fait des transitions au bon moment, et là ça continue d'enchaîner du côté justement des DER. Ils contrôlent ce garage, ça essaye de jouer le conflit, mais c'est vrai qu'on a vu sur le premier P1, les Envy étaient très bien partis, mais directement sur le P2, ça a commencé à faire pas mal de kills justement avec Miss Daid. De l'autre côté, la transition a été faite, et là, la heal va bouger, il va falloir qu'il fasse quelque chose. It's okay, Chris.
Dtsuu had one of the sickest triples I've ever seen in Call of Duty there inside the garage. All super up close quick scopes, And let's pull up our stats here. He is on top of the leaderboard. You see 5 defense, 4 captures. He's only positive 2. Daid has now moved up to 18 and 10. He is +8, absolutely putting on a show. And Miss Daid is now moving up into second with 14 kills of her own.
This is nice stuff that we're seeing here out of Dare, looking strong at the start of this game for game number 1. And Dtsuu able to pick up 1 as well. I'm liking their control here. They obviously understand what is necessary when it comes down to holding positions. And the snipers, it's almost as if it doesn't even phase them. What a shot there by Daid, just shutting that one down in the second spawn.
Daid has now passed 20 kills. He's at 20 and 12.
Wow.
Only 2 defense, 1 capture, but you saw he was the player on this Dare squad who is pushing in and challenging on this next hardpoint. At the start here, though, it looks like it's going to be WaRTeK and Envy with map control, with the anchor position locked down. Nice shot by Hyspe, who's watching those middle stairs. WaRTeK, he's going to be in charge of this far right street, and let's see if he can get some kills as he's challenged from Cop Car.
Oh, man, he just got picked off just as you said that, and that's a cool thing that I like about this, because while anchoring is still very, very important, you have to bear in mind that everyone has a sniper rifle, and accurate shots come in play, but Zydar, amazing stuff there, is able to pick off 1, and or 2 as a matter of fact, and Dare is actually adding to their lead now.
All right, we're going to stay on board with Zydar as he is, or Zydar, as he's going to be pushing into that back area, challenging. He's going to get the 2-piece on Miss Daid and Dare Neptoz. So phenomenal plays here as he is going to be able to pick up the final 10 seconds. There is one player contesting. Miss Daid shut down for Zydar's 3rd kill in a row. Envy making a late game comeback. They're within 35 points. Let's see if they can make it happen here as WaRTeK was just cleaned up from the hill. Zydar has moved all the way across the map to challenge.
Yeah, keep in mind, once again, folks, that hard scoping is more than allowed, as we saw Zydar there actually go for a hard scoping across map. But Miss Daid peeling some faces off here. She is going to... Oh, wow, what a quick... I'm just blown away every time I see it. I can't.
These snipes are so good. Zenkyo, who's impressing you the most from each team right now?
Miss Daid, dude, she's so good at the moment. You saw her. She's on the 4-kill streak right now, and she's doing 4 more. She's staying alive, getting points for his team. She's doing perfect for his team right now.
Bloodthirsty for Miss Daid. She is now 23 and 19 with 13 hill defense.
That's great. That's actually a fantastic stat to have, playing in the hill with a sniper rifle, close range, getting that work done. It's insane. A 2-piece as well for Miss Daid, waiting to see if anyone's going to come through blue. But she's not going to find anyone to punish. WaRTeK on the other side, though, is opening up a clinic of his own.
Remember, it was 113 to 142 at the start of that last hill. Now you see Dare pulling away by a good 75 points. Finally, Miss Daid going down. Dare Neptoz on your screen, and he's going after these players who are challenging for this back anchor position. Great shutdown. Look at those green arrows, how far away they spawn because of that last kill by Neptoz. This should be another free 10 seconds, if not more, as Dare has total control of this back half of the map.
Yeah, actually, Daid is playing great control inside of the graveyard. He's going to have 2 people coming in. Can he do this?
Nope.
Oh, he gets shut down there by Rainbow. But yeah, so that was just good control there from the graveyard nonetheless, though. But Envy trying to fight their way in. They have not been able to establish any kind of control on the garage.
Zenkyo, if EnvyUs is going to make a comeback, who is your player to watch?
I think my player to watch is Rainbow. He's so good, he's so talented with the sniper. He's known for his sniper for Rise, so yeah, definitely him.
He's not having the easiest of game ones. He's at -8, only -7 now after that kill. Challenging in the middle. He's going to get in the action and shut down by Miss Daid up close and personal.
Wow.
You saw it there. 123 to 250. Here are your final stats. Dtsuu leading the way at the top of the leaderboard with 9 defense. He gets 4,775 points with 30 kills, but Miss Daid dropping 34 kills, 17 defense. She was my player to watch in game 1. On the other side, WaRTeK goes -3 at 25 and 28. All of EnvyUs getting outslayed there, Zenkyo.
Yeah, like you said, everyone in EnvyUs, they don't have any control on the map. You know, we're always anchoring for their team. You saw Daid on the hill, like I said, on the hardpoint. She's getting so much kill, 34 kills for his team. So yeah, they need to control because their team, I'm surprised, man. They're so good at the moment.
They are amazing so far. We are going to a quick commercial break. When we come back, it will be Game 2. Capture the Flag on Express. Zankyo will be commentating round number 1 entirely in French. It's going to be awesome. Don't miss it. 60 seconds. We'll be right back. Welcome back. Good evening. And if you're in the U.S., happy afternoon, my friends.
Yeah.
Here we go. 1-0. Dare in the lead in our best of 9. This is the first ever e-sniping MLG Pro Scrim. Golden Boy and I are so happy to be here. Zankyo, we're so happy you're with us. And this next game, we have a special treat for all the French fans out there. You will be commentating the entire first half in French as we try and direct the game. So it's going to be complicated if we mess it up. Apologize in advance, but hopefully this all works out. You ready to get it going, Zankyo?
Yeah, it's okay, Chris.
All right, so here we go. In 3, 2, 1, we're kicking things off with Rainbow from Envy.
Et c'est parti donc, je vais commenter hein, comme il l'a dit 100% en français, on va rester sur Rambo pour le moment, il va aller sur ce P1, là ça, on rappelle que c'est de la CTF, ils ont gagné les DER, la première partie c'était un petit peu compliqué pour les joueurs d'Envy, oh là là, et déjà le bon double de la part de Rambo qui vient de faire un joli double, il va monter désormais au niveau du terminal, on voit que ses mates sont déjà sur le drapeau, il va falloir qu'ils prennent le drapeau, ouh là là, mais Miss Daid directement qui fait le frag, on va passer peut-être du côté de Zydar, Zydar qui pendant ce temps là a pris le drapeau, il se retourne, oh là là, le fast scope, le quick scope pardon sur Dtsuu, mais il se fait tuer directement derrière, on va passer du côté de Neptoz. Neptoz qui va devoir return ce drapeau et voilà, c'est fait. En tout cas pour le moment 0-0, ça se rend réellement coup pour coup, on va essayer de voir un petit peu ce que ça fait peut-être du côté de Hyspe. Hyspe justement qui est au niveau du rail, 3 morts, il est un petit peu tout seul, je pense qu'il va essayer de temporiser. Oh là là, encore une fois, le sniper, la maîtrise des joueurs, il sort le drapeau, il a la cover un plus de son mate, c'est dans le terminal, il y a quelqu'un au niveau du top. En revanche là, il faut qu'il fasse attention parce que même s'ils sortent ce drapeau, ils n'ont pas réellement le contrôle de la map. Rambo qui quand même pendant ce temps-là fait le frag, de l'autre côté il me semble que Daid est en bonne position, on va regarder un petit peu ce qu'il fait, il est en série de 1, il est au niveau de la passerelle, il vient de prendre le frag sur Rambo, et là les joueurs d'Envy il faut qu'ils fassent attention puisque c'est directement la contre-attaque, là ça va être compliqué parce que là ça va être une situation pardon un petit peu de stealth mate, et là le drapeau est-ce qu'il va être return? Non, toujours Daid qui fait le frag, on va passer peut-être par la suite sur un autre joueur, mais Daid qui est toujours en bonne position, il est, ouh là là, encore une fois Daid qui fait le frag, est-ce que le drapeau a été return? Le drapeau a été return, il a été sorti normalement, non les deux drapeaux qui sont toujours en main, c'est vraiment une situation assez compliquée hein, quand en plus en e-sniping on est comme ça. On va regarder très rapidement désormais peut-être Hyspe qui risque d'être en bonne position peut-être pour return ce drapeau, non c'est lui qui a toujours le flag, il est très agressif hein, peut-être, non c'est bon, il y a ses mates qui sont dans le bac, il est quand même en bonne position, Zydar qui est là pour le cover, hein. C'est un petit peu compliqué comme je dis, ouh là là, et là il faut qu'il fasse attention, il se retrouve un petit peu tout seul, 2 de ses mates sont morts, il se doit de rester en vie sinon le drapeau sera marqué par les dards, et Neptoz qui vient de faire le frag, on va passer du côté peut-être de Rambo désormais qui est en série de 3, il va essayer d'avancer peut-être sur ce drapeau, personne en position en tout cas, si pour l'aider c'est bon, il y a quelqu'un au niveau du middle, ah là là il se fait avoir par Dtsuu, on va essayer peut-être de passer désormais du côté de WaRTeK, WaRTeK il va peut-être faire quelque chose, il sort le drapeau en tout cas du côté de la tour. Ses mates sont au niveau du middle, on voit qu'il y a quelqu'un sur sa gauche, en principe ça doit être un cap garanti, on va voir en tout cas si les joueurs d'Eder sont en position, est-ce que Miss Daid va pouvoir venir à temps? Je regarde un petit peu la carte, pour le moment personne, encore une fois WaRTeK qui vient de se retourner et sans respect qui vient de mettre un gros headshot et permet à son équipe de marquer ce premier flag, 2 minutes 25, 1-0, en tout cas l'équipe d'EnvyUs qui a l'air réellement dans ce match, contrairement justement à cette première partie. On va regarder un petit peu Miss Daid qui vient de sortir le drapeau, elle a encore quelqu'un devant elle, elle fait le frag, je ne sais pas si c'est une joueur féminine, mais en tout cas sur le premier HP elle m'a réellement impressionné, il reste 2 minutes 10, il faut qu'il marque le drapeau dans ce premier side, hein, rien n'est joué en tout cas, on le sait, hein, ça peut se jouer bien sûr dans les dernières minutes, personne en position pour le moment, si le drapeau a été sorti aussi du côté d'Envy, il me semble que c'est WaRTeK qui vient de prendre le frag, et là Miss Daid, il faut qu'elle fasse attention, il y a quelqu'un dans son bac, elle met un énorme turn, le drapeau qui va être return peut-être, non 3 morts, le drapeau qui a réussi à s'évader, on va peut-être passer justement du côté du drapeau, quoique non, on va rester sur le flag, c'est bon, le drapeau qui a été marqué, gros teamwork de la part des DER, ils sont tous en série de 3, série de 1, ils sont tous en série, ils sont réellement bien repartis en tout cas pour reprendre le contrôle de cette map, et pourquoi pas marquer plus de flags. On va repasser peut-être justement du côté des joueurs des EnvyUs avec Zydar qui est un petit peu en sneaky. Il y a son mate Rambo qui va sortir le drapeau, il est au niveau du rail. Est-ce que le drapeau a été pris? Normalement c'est bon, il va passer du côté de la tour. Et pendant ce temps-là, Zydar qui va essayer peut-être d'aller prendre les spawns directement au niveau du bas. Le drapeau qui a été sorti, belle vision du jeu de la part de Zydar qui s'est pas laissé avoir. Il n'a pas suivi son mate, il a décidé d'aller au niveau du bas et de faire le kill. Le drapeau qui a été sorti, il continue d'enchaîner en plus. On va passer peut-être du côté de Rambo. Est-ce que le drapeau va être scoré? Oui c'est bon, le drapeau qui est scoré. Et puis il attend parce qu'il s'est fait tuer juste au moment où je dis ça. On va repasser du côté de Zydar qui est très agressif en tout cas une nouvelle fois. Il reste 1 minute. Il peut sortir le drapeau. Il repère un premier joueur. Il prend son temps puisque le hardscope est autorisé. On le rappelle en e-sniping. Il n'y a pas que du quickscope. Il va décider de passer au niveau du bas. Il reste 49 secondes. Ils peuvent encore mettre ce drapeau. On le rappelle. Il reste encore du temps. Et là il va falloir qu'il fasse quand même attention parce qu'il me semble qu'il est un petit peu tout seul justement le joueur d'Envy. On va voir un petit peu ce qu'il peut nous faire en tout cas. Il est en série de 4, on va regarder un petit peu les scores par la suite. Le drapeau qui a été sorti, il me semble aussi de la part de Dtsuu. Le drapeau qui est toujours en main, en tout cas du côté justement de Hyspe, qui continue, de Zydar, pardon, qui continue d'enchaîner les kills. Il reste 27 secondes. Il va essayer de passer peut-être justement par la passerelle. C'est réellement une situation compliquée parce que là, si le drapeau est marqué par les DER, ça fera 2-2 et ça serait pas spécialement bon justement pour l'équipe des Envy. Et là, on le voit justement, Zydar, il essaie plus de se la jouer temporisée. Il reste 14 secondes, il n'a pas envie de se livrer. On voit un petit peu tous les joueurs des Envy justement repliés au niveau de cette passerelle. 9 secondes et je pense que ça ne va pas être return, on va rester sur le score de 2-1, mais réellement une très belle partie des deux côtés, ça annonce du bon pour le deuxième side.
Oh my goodness, 2-1, it's Envy on top after 5 minutes, and I don't care what language you're speaking, if you can solo cast for 5 minutes straight like that, you are an excellent caster. Hats off to you, Zankyo. Thank you for that first half. Going into the next half, who do you think is your player to watch, Zankyo?
I'm just going to watch the score, but I think Zydar is playing pretty well for the Envy.
All right, let's stay on board with him. He kept that flag alive for the last minute, preventing Dare from countercapping. And I really like Envy's plan there at the end of the last round, Alex. They were up 2-1. Zydar had the flag, and really, they just protected him. That was their game plan. They didn't want to give up a return, and they didn't worry about trying to go up 3-1 with a 1-flag lead. Envy's going to have the advantage, but what do they need to do to ensure that Dare doesn't come back and win this game?
Well, I mean, like any other CTF game that you would see, obviously it's all about cutoffs, and they have to make sure that they're getting that. You could see in the map right there, one player is going to be making his way over to the back of the base for Dare, and Envy needs to be aware of this, and there you go. Daid gets shut down 3-1, and we're not even a minute into the game, Puckett. That is just great plays and coordination from Envy, and Ice just peeling one, but unfortunately got picked off.
He actually got 2 very nice quick scopes back-to-back. Now you are watching Rainbow as he picks up 6 kills in a row, looking for number 7 while the flag is being run by Zydar. And we should point out here, guys, that in the e-sniping competitive rules, it's going to be the team that scores 5 flags first will win. Yeah. So there is a score limit when it comes to capture the flag. Dtsuu is running the flag. Meanwhile, Zydar, he's holding on to the flag for EnvyUs, and WaRTeK is trying to get in position. Will this flag be returned by Dtsuu? Actually, it looks like WaRTeK could get a kill as well. Dtsuu's actually going to put it in. It's all tied up. Actually, 3-2 now in favor of Envy. Excuse me. The flag won't get very far, and Daid is running another flag for Dare, as it looks like it's going to be Neptoz getting a big return back at home.
This is exactly what Envy did not want to happen. They don't want to be stuck in a position where they're being relayed on. Now Envy does have control of the Dare flag, but expect Dare to come in with a lot of, and you see it right there, a lot of craziness, a lot of great quick scopes. Dtsuu just opening up a clinic there, able to open some things up there. But WaRTeK with the flag for Envy, I'm liking that play. Get it out of there. Don't worry about it. And wow.
Defending himself as he runs it home is WaRTeK with that quick scope. What a shot from him. Also, keep in mind that Daid is holding onto the flag for Dare, so both flags out. Who will get the return first? Well, it's not going to be Ice after that shot from Daid. Daid doing a phenomenal job defending. WaRTeK now about to feel some pressure from his top bridge. It's Miss Daid. WaRTeK should know her location. Can he pull off this shot, or will Miss Daid get this return?
Man, Miss Daid almost had sights on him, too, and he was so crafty to go away. Great defense there by Envy.
And Dare doing a phenomenal job defending as well. Finally, it looks like there's a challenger able to push up. Rainbow has 2 players in front of him. Not going to happen. WaRTeK still alive. Daid still alive. Neither team in position to attack the flags quite yet, as Miss Daid is shut down once again. Down goes Dtsuu, and this has all been Envy in the last set of 3 kills. Let's jump on board with Zydar, as he is going to be our player looking to get the return.
I actually want to point something out too, by the way, Puckett, that one thing you notice, all of the Envy squad is actually, they're playing a little bit more defensively, but besides Zydar, he's actually pushing up. I mean, it makes sense because right now they're at the advantageous position.
Yeah, they're up 1-0, or one flag basically at 3-2. Another big stop there by Daid, who defends himself with that kill on Zydar, and WaRTeK, he's going to have to defend himself as well. It's probably missed Daid. Yep, that's her right around the corner. She's considering pushing in, as you saw Neptoz having to pick up the flag off of Daid's dead body for Dare. Dare desperately needs this return. Only sending one player at a time is not working out. Another big kill. Rainbow just saved WaRTeK's life.
Yeah, but Zydar is actually pushed up farthest, and he gets shut down as well. So you can see here that while they're sending a lot of troops over to kind of like, I guess, swarm on the Envy guys. Envy is only sending one guy because they're not concerned about that. They just want to defend. It's in their advantageous position. 56 seconds on the clock. They could do
Rainbow
this.
got the return.
No!
WaRTeK, the flag is down. Zydar, can he get there to keep it alive?
Man.
It's going to be up to Hyspe to stop this player from returning it. And no, it's going to be Dtsuu who gets in there, gets the return. So both flags return momentarily, but here comes Rainbow pulling out another flag just as Dtsuu's going to take it the opposite direction. 35 seconds. Dare needs to get this return onto Rainbow ASAP. And you just saw, unfortunately, their flag got returned, as you're going to have Neptoz finally grabbing it. This is Dare's last push.
Yeah, they really don't have any other choice here but to just get super aggressive. You know, lightweight extreme conditioning is great to have, but unfortunately, not going to happen. 10 seconds left on the clock. Takes about 15 to run it across, maybe more. Ooh. It's not going to happen.
Dtsuu doing as much as he can, but it's too little, too late. It's going to be 3-2 as Envy's going to tie it up. And here are your final stats. 23 and 18 for Rainbow. Zydar at 22 and 16 was our player to watch for EnvyUs. On the other side, 19-23 was the best score coming out of Dtsuu. And Neptoz at 19 and 21 for Dare. So after 2 games, Golden Boy, it is all tied up 1-1. Zekio, what do you think about that last one?
Wow, that was great. You know, both teams, they were playing so defensive. We saw EnvyUs like they were playing defensive because on the first side they capped 2 flags, and they just needed to hold it. You know, they're not they just need to camp, like to say they're camping, not, but they need to play defensive to win that side, and that's why they do.
Very smart plays from Envy once they had the lead. Knowing what to do,
Makes sense.
Send one guy on attack, have the other 3 defend the flag once you have it pulled. It worked out on Express. Coming up next, though, it's going to be game number 3, Search and Destroy for the first time of the night. The map will be Aftermath, and guys, our viewership numbers are rising with every minute. So help us spread the word, spread the gospel of e-sniping. Get on Facebook, get on Twitter, let your friends on YouTube know as well. We are here, MajorLeagueGaming.com. E-sniping, game number 3 between EnvyUs and Dare coming up next. All right, guys, welcome back. It's all tied up 1 apiece. EnvyUs France versus Dare France. The e-sniping battle continues. Zenkio, why don't you go ahead and take a second to introduce our French fans to game number 3, Aftermath Search and Destroy.
Et donc nous allons avoir donc la 3e map. On a vu quand même 2 maps très compliquées pour les 2 équipes. On a vu un premier side un petit peu compliqué pour l'Envy sur Slums, puisqu'ils ont perdu 1-0 assez sévèrement, mais par la suite une partie très compliquée quand même aussi, puisque 3-2 en CTF Express, mais là ça annonce quand même aussi du lourd. SND Aftermath, je sais pas trop à quoi m'attendre, je sais pas ce que vous en pensez. N'hésitez pas en tout cas à tweeter tout le long pour soutenir votre équipe préférée, mais ça s'annonce quand même comme très compliqué pour les 2 sides, parce que là en SND, en e-sniping, ça demande pas mal de contrôle.
All right, so here we go, kicking off game number 3 in 3, 2, 1. I'm on board with WaRTeK, and he's going to be leading the charge here for this EnvyUs France squad. The captain, he's been the lead promoter for e-sniping as well. Big reason why we're having this show match on our live stream. So let's see what WaRTeK can do. Give him some love on Twitter in the meantime. Here at round 1, you're going to have Envy with the bomb. It's going to be trusted to Zydar, who had the most kills for this squad in our last game of Capture the Flag when he led the team to victory on Express. At the start, though, it's WaRTeK getting first blood as he picks off Dtsuu. Looking for a second one. He's got a player in the middle street.
Yeah, he has to be careful about this one, but Zydar's, oh, never mind. WaRTeK will just take care of it hyspe. There is one more player, though, in mid, and now you can see that they're going to be pinching WaRTeK in here, and he is finally going to get picked off. One player left alive.
I got Hyspe on our screen now, the 1-on-2 situation. Miss Daid pushing in for the defuse, and honestly, she may have it before Mr. Hyspe can get there. He was able to pick up the last kill, but it's going to be Miss Daid getting the defuse before Hyspe can get there, and it's Dare up 1-0.
Yeah, looking pretty good on the start here, Puckett. This is what we saw out of Dare and Hardpoint. They were strong. They certainly looked like a dominant team. They were struggling in that CTF game, but you know they want to come back into form for this one.
All right, so Dare's on offense in round number 2. Zankyo, who's your player to watch? I got Daid on our screen.
Yeah, definitely. Maybe WaRTeK, but in attack, yeah, Daid. I think this is the guy to watch.
All right, so Daid, he's going to be pushing up through. And WaRTeK, why don't you give us some commentary up until Daid dies? Or, excuse me, we'll just stay on board with Daid here as he's pushing in. He did get first blood. It's actually 2-on-4 situation as Neptoz was able to pick up a kill. He's planning at B as well. Daid, I just missed his snipe on WaRTeK as Rainbow will be our last player. Daid with the quickscope is going to shut him down. What a kill at the end. Daid already 4-1, picking up 3 kills that round. Neptoz, he is at 2-1 on the other side. WaRTeK, the only player on Envy with more than 1 kill. Zydar and Rainbow, I believe, both with donuts at the moment.
Yeah, hopefully they could step that up at some point in time, Puckett. But a B push is going to happen here. It makes perfect sense. They can get control of this side, you know, have WaRTeK hang out inside of the bus with that sniper rifle. He was able to pick off a few players at long range, so hopefully he can replicate that same success once again. And Zydar now is just going to be creeping in here and going for that plant.
Ooh, Rainbow has the position to defend as well. Great job by Hyspe watching the far flank, and really, Envy, the mistake they made this round was not challenging B at all. Now Rainbow hot on the trail of Neptoz, and he is going to pick up the kill. Miss Daid in a 1-on-3 will be our last player alive for Dare. They're up 2-0. She needs to go clutch here with 3 straight kills if they want to go up 3-0. I don't see it happening, though. Early pick, but there we go. Zydar and Rainbow will finish it out, as it was Zydar with the final kill in that round. 2-1, Envy on the comeback.
Yeah, this is what I was hoping to see from Envy as well. They had good starts in the beginning, got that bomb down early as well, put the pressure on Dare, which is always great to see. So now that the question for me is, what is going to be Envy's attack plan here? Because B seems to be the more favorable spot. A, not so much, but just as I say that, Dare's going to be making way over to A.
I got WaRTeK showing you. He's watching up top, but the bomb is going down low in the hands of Neptoz. You can see him pushing up with Daid. Daid going to lead the charge. No dexterity, so very interesting situation in here. And we have Hyspe on defense starting to rotate around, but the player to watch just got picked. That was WaRTeK. He was in a 1-on-3 situation. Now it's all tied up 2 apiece.
Yeah, you can actually see that the players, Rainbow, and who has the bomb here for Miss Daid and crew? Actually, it's bomb. Oh, never mind.
Gets last 2 kills, taking out both players. Miss Daid was the last one alive, and Hyspe shuts her down. 4-2 is Hyspe. 5-4 is WaRTeK, constantly in the action as Envy. They win their defense. They'll be back on offense. 2-2 Zankyo. Who do you got winning round number 5?
Oh, it's going to be hard to tell, but I think EnvyUs. EnvyUs is ready to start. You know, I think they are pumped up. We saw WaRTeK getting a lot of kills before this round. So yeah, I think EnvyUs will take this game.
All right, so we got Zydar pushing the bomb in. WaRTeK on your screen is directly behind him. He has the angle for the early pick. Hyspe is going to beat him there as he picks off Neptoz. And now we have Daid standing right next to an opponent. Does he know about it? He does not. Rainbow's going to pick him off. Just 2 left, as it's going to be Dtsuu and Miss Daid left alive.
Yeah, that was a good mix-up, by the way, from Envy. I just want to point out, because first 2 rounds, great quickscope at the end there for WaRTeK, as well as Zydar. You're going to see the scoreboard there looking very good for Envy. You know, obviously WaRTeK playing very good. But again, I just want to point out that one thing that I really do like is how they're switching it up, keeping Dare on their toes. They went B 2 times. Now they went A. I'm curious to see what they do on the attacking side. But for defense, they're just going to have to play it slow.
All right, last time Envy did not protect the B bomb site. Let's see if Dare can take advantage of it. And actually, Dare They're going to try and force another A push. Last time they tried it, it didn't work out. Will it work out this round? As it's going to be Neptoz carrying the bomb. Daid continuing to push forward is going to pick up your first kill, and he's looking for number 2. There's a player who just dropped down. That's WaRTeK. WaRTeK needs to get out of there, considers going up the ladder. Will work out for him. He's in a short-range position, picks up Daid, looking for Neptoz, gets the double. And now it looks like the last one alive for Dare is going to be Dtsuu. Envy just too good at shutting down the A push.
Yeah, they have certainly shown that they have a little bit more familiarity with defending A, but now Dtsuu is going to be inside of A, and WaRTeK will be there as well. I think that other Envy player is going to be up top, so Dtsuu is going to get into a 1v1 scramble here with WaRTeK.
Actually, that player was right next to him, and WaRTeK will clean him up. Here was his position. WaRTeK on a 4-kill spree.
It was.
Hyspe also on a 4-kill spree. These two players from Envy heating up, and look at WaRTeK. Remember when he was 5-4, 4 straight kills, now at 9-4 on top of the leaderboard.
Just tearing it up. Exactly what we expect out of WaRTeK. One of the best snipers, you know, just a great player, the evangelist of e-sniping per se. I mean, I guess did I say evangelist? Right?
Yeah, we'll go with that.
We'll go with that. Why not?
Zydar's carrying the bomb back to A. Envy feels very confident on this side of the map, but Golden Boy, who's going to be the player to watch on defense here for Dare?
I'm going to have to go with Daid. You know, Daid's constantly surprising us, so I think Daid might be that guy.
All right, Miss Daid currently in the position to defend as they've already lost Neptoz, but Envy, they lost Rainbow. Miss Daid missing some shots. Currently, Daid coming in to help out. Let's jump on board with him. Drops right down behind Zydar. And a turning shot on WaRTeK. Great communication and teamwork there from the couple. The Daids dominating, and the last one alive is going to be Hyspe. Let's see who is going to get this last kill as Hyspe is able to pick up the bomb carrier, but Miss Daid is going to answer back, get the defuse actually, and here we go. Dare staying alive. Down now just 1 round as they make it 4-3 with that defuse.
That shot by Daid there, that turnaround quick scope right by the counter was so dirty. And now Envy is in a, you know, granted though, they are up in this game. They did lose that round, but I think their chances are still looking pretty good, Puckett.
Absolutely. I can't wait to make a top 5 from this, man. Here we go, going into round number 8. Miss Daid on your screen. She's off to a slow start. Let's jump on board with the bomb carrier, as Neptoz will be carrying this one. And Golden Boy, Dare, they had a nice defensive round, and they're starting to build up their confidence. This is their 3rd straight attacking attempt at the A bomb site.
Yeah, I mean, you know, they try and they're staying with what works for them, I guess. Which, I mean, I don't know how I feel about that, because I would push it. I would push for B. I would change it up a little bit. Look for WaRTeK though to be that player to get in a position to shut them down. He is going to be holding down the top, and you have to be expecting something at some point.
He's missing 2 shots. Got hit markers with the 3rd there, but did not pick up the kill on Daid. So WaRTeK, also seeing that bomb planted, is going to have a player directly underneath him. Very interesting position. He needs to wait for his teammates to push up. You see him playing it very patiently, but Hyspe was just picked by Daid. So now it's a 2-on-3 situation. Dare, Dtsuu, Daid, and Neptoz up against WaRTeK and Rainbow. And now just WaRTeK as Rainbow is taken down.
Yeah, Dtsuu actually picked off Rainbow, so WaRTeK's the last man standing here. Oh my god, what a dirty shot.
Can he do it?
I don't know, Puckett.
Oh, he gets 2. The last one alive is Daid. Time running out, 9 seconds. Daid is on top of the ladder, drops down. Will he find WaRTeK in time? He does. Dare ties it up at 4 rounds apiece here in game number 3.
Wow, just like that, Envy have lost their lead, now tied up, and look at the stats there. WaRTeK still playing very good, 12-6, but Daid stepping it up for his team, 9-6 at this present time.
Yeah, WaRTeK was in that 1-on-3 situation, and for him to get 2 of them, so impressive. This captain really stepping up and showing his team what they need to do to win on Aftermath. Their last 3 rounds now, as it's going to take 6 to win, and I'm on board with WaRTeK as he carries this bomb, but in the middle of the map, you can see already some pressure from Neptoz. Neptoz is actually going to pick 2, as Daid is going to grab 1 as well, so it's all up to Hyspe from Envy. Dare, they're about to take the lead, making it 3 straight round wins.
Yeah, Ice was in a bad spot here. He's going to have to drop back and hope to see that he can find maybe one or two players. I mean, in all honesty, though, this is a unwinnable situation, especially at the range that he's fighting at. He finds a player across from him, and that's already going to put him in a bad spot.
Yeah, Miss Daid has him pinned down. Can she get the final kill? As you see, she will. Great quick scope there on Hyspe. And also, I was really impressed by Dare after noticing they killed WaRTeK, who had that bomb. Daid just stood on it. He didn't move. They camped it out, let Miss Daid kind of roam around for that final kill, and Dare is looking very good entering round number 10. They could go up 2-1 with a win on offense.
Well, you know what? I hope that Hyspe and company can redeem themselves. Really looking to see what Hyspe can do, or Hyspe, excuse me. He's been a little quiet in this game right now. He's 9-5, but I don't know. I haven't seen any glamorous shots like we saw out of WaRTeK or some of the other players on Dare. So look for him to kind of step it up here at least and try and keep his team in the game, tie this one up, and bring it to a round 11.
Rainbow is the player in position at the moment. Hyspe actually spotting an attacker is going to get the first blood. Meanwhile, Rainbow now has 3 players charging him at the B bomb site. Only gets 1. It's going to be Dare, Dtsuu, and Miss Daid left alive for Dare. On the other side, it's a 3-player situation with Zydar, WaRTeK, and Hyspe all still alive. Here comes the push from Envy. Miss Daid with this bomb is backing right into Hyspe, and she doesn't see it coming.
Yeah, Hyspe is waiting for this one and knows that he can very well get it. So he just has to play this one patiently. Boom. He gets the shot.
All right, so Miss Daid getting cut down. Envy ties it up at 5-5. WaRTeK 13-7. 10-7 is Daid on the other side. And Hyspe really lighting it up in the last 2 rounds, has moved up to 11-5. Second place, Zydar and Rainbow only combining for 5 kills here for Envy.
Wow, that's actually quite surprising, honestly, with, just how I guess people are always, even Zankyo brought up Rainbow earlier and said how talented of a player he was getting shut down. And Zankyo, I mean, is that common of Rainbow?
Oh, I don't know, dude. But yeah, he's 3-6 right now, and yeah, you need to step up. You need to step up their game, like Zydar too. They only have 3 kills, and on the other side, we saw Neptoz and Dtsuu at the start of the game with 3 kills. But right now, they are playing so well for their team, and this is the last round, so they need to step up their game.
3-on-3 situation. Zydar on your screen. The bomb, it's moving up in the hands of Miss Daid. She's actually above in the bathroom, about to find a player behind the blue. Will hit that shot on Hyspe, and now it's a 2-on-1 situation. Rainbow, the last one alive. Let's jump on board with him. Can he clutch it here for Envy?
Yeah, this is going to be a tall order here for Rainbow. Finds one in front. Quick shots there, but nothing is going to connect. The time is working against him as well, Puckett.
So that bomb now going down. Rainbow picking a new position here. He's going to let them plant at A. Not contesting a short-range shot is going to connect on Daid. And now it's a 1-on-1. Let's see if Rainbow can close it out here. The defender is going to be Miss Daid. She's sitting there at the bomb, doesn't know what side Rainbow is going to enter from. You have to think Rainbow has the advantage here with 28 seconds left on the clock. He's about to make his move.
Yeah, well, time was something that, never mind, Rainbow with that stop. Just as we were saying that he needs to step it up, he finally does. Great plays from Rainbow.
All right, so Rainbow in a 2v1 will clutch it, giving Envy the 2-1 lead in our best of 9 series. Here is a final look at your stats. 13-8 from WaRTeK. Hyspe is going to finish at 12-6. And Rainbow, he started with just 2 kills in the final round, finishes with 5, a 5-6 record, but most importantly, the 2-1 clutch. Very good stuff from EnvyUs there, but they gave up a few rounds to Dare that they probably shouldn't have.
Yeah, they were slipping for a little bit there. Dare kept their composure, which is great, especially from a team that we've seen, I guess, manhandle and hardpoint. And this is what I expected out of this matchup. 2 great teams. So now the question is Dare going to be able to respond? Our next game type is going to be, what is that right there? Hardpoint Raid?
Hardpoint Raid.
And Hardpoint was something that they dominated at, so I don't know.
All right, Zankyo, why don't you give us a 30-second French summary before we kick off game number 4 after a commercial break?
Alright. Donc on a vu réellement une SND très disputée sur la fin, comme j'ai dit à un moment donné on a vu Rambo, il me semble que c'était Zydar qui avait un petit peu du mal à rentrer dans cette partie avec seulement 2 frags, et puis par la suite on a vu Rambo justement qui a donné la win pour son équipe avec un gros 1v2, mais réellement ça se rendait coup pour coup 5-5, et puis après le 6-5, c'était franchement jusqu'à la fin j'ai pas cru, je savais réellement pas qui allait remporter cette partie, mais en tout cas ça annonce encore du lourd pour la suite, les Envy en tout cas qui prennent l'avantage dans ce show match, ça annonce du lourd.
French is so awesome, guys. We're going to commercial break. When we come back, it is 2-1 in favor of Envy. Will Dare be able to tie it up? Raid Hardpoint is coming up next. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It is the first ever e-sniping pro scrim here on MajorLeagueGaming.com. Esports, EnvyUs' squad, they're known throughout everything. Competitive side over at the US, the sniping side showing what they can do. They're up 2-1 over Dare.
Yeah, they actually have a sniping YouTube group as well. Tasmo is a part of that group, and just another group of great snipers that I enjoyed casting when I got to see their games. So yeah, just Envy showing Hashos at work, you know. He's always working, man.
I like it, man. Here we go. And please continue to tell your friends to tune in. We're already over 3,500 viewers. That number keeps going up throughout the day. So whether you speak French, English, Spanish, Swahili, we don't care. Get on the internet. Tell your friends to tune in.
Okay, Swahili.
You know Swahili?
I hadn't heard that word in a while, so that's a great one.
All right. Zankio, you ready to kick this one off?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. In 3, 2, 1, I'm on board with Ice from EnvyUs. And Zankio, let's stay on board with Ice for the first minute, and you can just do pure French commentary.
Ok, donc on est parti sur Hyspe, il est au niveau du middle, hein, il va pas se rendre sur le HP, il va plutôt regarder justement la cuisine, il prend déjà un bon frag et ça contrôle le point, mais Hyspe se fait avoir. Mais pendant ce temps-là, c'est mates qui ont fait quand même un très bon start et on voit, je sais pas trop ce que fait Hyspe, il décide de balancer sa grenade, je pense que c'était pas fait exprès. Et là ça avance du côté du middle, on voit qu'il y a Rambo justement qui est en bonne position avec son mate, Neptoz qui fait le gros double, Hyspe qui est toujours sur le HP mais ça joue le conflit. Il faut qu'il fasse attention ici Hyspe, mais finalement il se fait avoir, ils vont devoir faire quelque chose là les joueurs d'Envy parce que là ils avaient l'avantage mais ils n'ont pas les spawns, il reste plus que 30 secondes, il va falloir qu'il fasse la rotation. Hyspe, ouh là là, et de l'autre côté Rambo qui fait un énorme 3 pistes, il repère un autre joueur, Hyspe, il fait le frag, c'est très bien joué de sa part, il reste plus que 20 secondes. Là, est-ce qu'ils vont avoir justement les spawns par la suite? Ça va être compliqué pour eux, il va falloir qu'ils fassent quelque chose parce que justement Hyspe a les mauvais spawns.
Very good stuff there. Hyspe is pushing up one more time and have WaRTeK in the power position here. He was trying to anchor, shut down though, and now Dtsuu is going to take out Hyspe in the middle ring, going for a two-piece as he takes down Zydar as well. You see Daid in the kill feed. Finally, it's going to be Rainbow putting an end to his run. But let's stay on board with Dtsuu. He's going to be on top of the leaderboard at 6-3, 3 defense already here for Dare.
Yeah, and I am noticing, though, and I wonder what the anchoring's looking like here, but Dtsuu just killing people left and right, taking out Rainbow and WaRTeK. But yeah, so it seems as if Envy has gotten that back spawn because of a lack of anchoring on the side of Dare, thus allowing them to get that control.
Yeah, Dare right back in it, though, as I'm on board with Neptoz, and Neptoz will find 2 players inside this kitchen. One inside Money, one right next to him. Short-range shots will not connect. Dtsuu up close and personal now, and we talked a little bit about it at the very start of the pro scrim, but you'll see when these players get up close and personal, well, normally for us normal competitive players, our first instinct is to knife. No knives allowed.
Yeah, their first instinct is to snipe, and that is why it is awesome to watch this bucket, because it's showing that their level of understanding with the sniper rifle is beyond anything that you and I could comprehend. I mean, then again, you're just good with a shield, but that's okay. No, I'm just messing with you. But seriously though, the way that Dare is playing this is great. Finally though, Envy does manage to get control of that garage.
Yeah, let's go on board with WaRTeK, and from 7:30 down to 6:30. Why don't you give us some more French commentary, Zankio? All on board with WaRTeK.
Et on est donc sur WaRTeK, hein. On a vu les joueurs justement des Envy qui ont fait un bon travail au niveau de la cuisine. Ils ont réussi à casser tout simplement le setup des joueurs des DER qui n'ont pas ancré comme il fallait justement au niveau de l'arbre, et ça leur a profité. Et pendant ce temps-là justement ils essaient un petit peu de jouer le conflit. C'est assez compliqué hein, justement de contrôler ce garage. On le voit justement là, WaRTeK essaie un petit peu de jouer le conflit. S'il prend le frag, c'est très bien joué de sa part, mais malheureusement il se fait tuer. Dtsuu qui en profite. La transition qui va devoir être faite, il reste plus que 9 secondes.
WaRTeK taken down at the end of that run, and it looks like he is going to be spawning back at the garage. The hardpoint has moved, though. Hyspe is the key player in position. He's picked off. Let's go on board with Rainbow. He's going to have 3 players inside the hill. Great moves here from Zydar, though, challenging from the top stairs. Now both players will collide, and they get the kill. So Rainbow, he's going to move out, already pushing from the objective, trying to secure the perimeter. I really like this play from Envy. Once they set up, they immediately push out of the hill to put the pressure on the air attackers.
Yeah, it's all about control, right? So we always talk about this with hardpoint. While getting, you know, the objective is very important, you want to control the area around it, thus allowing you to come out on top. And you can see Dare actually doing that there. They controlled that back spawn, the garden side, if you will, and then from there managed to work their way down. So it was just some great solid play by both teams, but Dare coming out on top.
Daid heating up. Zankyo, what do you like about this guy's play so far in our pro scrim?
He's playing so well during this entire pro scrims. He's on the 6-kill streak right now. And yeah, like Miss Daid, I mean, these two guys are playing so well for Dare. And then on the other side, we saw WaRTeK on the SMD playing so well, stepping up for his team. And I think this EnvyUs squad needs to step up their game, because right now, Dare is looking really good on this P5. I don't know how to say this in English, but on this hardpoint.
All right, you're doing well, man. I appreciate the attempt. And who do you want to watch from Envy? Who is your player that needs to step up the most?
I think maybe Zydar. Zydar is not playing so well for the moment, so maybe Zydar.
Oh, good timing there as he picks up the 2-piece. Zydar on your screen. Let's take a look at his stats. He's all the way at the bottom at 13 and 19, just 1,800 points. Neptoz also having a rough game. We should point that out for Dare, currently at 9 and 21. So Zydar, if he can get hot, we will see a lot more slaying power for EnvyUs, and hopefully that will translate into some more hardpoint points. And there you see his second 2-piece as he takes out Neptoz, and he tried to rotate for the hill. Dare will be in there, but so will his teammate WaRTeK. It's going to be EnvyUs' hill at the start.
Yeah, some awesome things to point out, too, for any of our fans who watch and usually watch our competitive pro scrims. You know, score streaks are not allowed in this one. So the mindset is a little bit different. You're not necessarily playing for streaks. You're playing for control. And you're also not going to rely on something like a Hellstorm to give you some kind of advantage going into a hill-like ring. So you have to force your way in there and then establish that control. That's making it a little bit more difficult.
Yeah, so I also think it makes the streaks a little bit more impressive, because you know these guys aren't playing for them. They're just going off at times. So when you see someone with 5+ streak, that is someone that is just hitting their shots. Right now, Neptoz is that player. He's on a 3-kill spree after a nice double inside the ring. Let's see if he can continue to heat up. Remember, he was 9 and 20 since then. He's been 4 and 3 at 13 and 23 with all of those kills being defenses, and that's a 4th defense in a row. That's now bringing him up to 6.
Yeah, some great defense here, but they have to make sure that they're anchoring. So important. And I don't know if Dare is aware that they have to do this here, but Neptoz managing to take out WaRTeK there at the end. I like that play. He's playing around money, which means that they're going to have this control, and they're going to keep spawning in the back, thus giving them that slight advantage.
Watch him poolside. He will be taken down by Hyspe. Let's go into the hill, though, on board with Daid. He's got his girlfriend in front of him watching the front door. He's going to watch money. And nice quick shot there, taking down WaRTeK. Neptoz is going to clean up Rainbow, and there we go. Dtsuu in the kill feed as Daid pushes to the middle of the map, and that is a 3-piece. And did he just get some collateral there? Daid just killed all 4 members of Envy.
I feel disgusting right now. Like, I have to take a bath. I was so dirty.
Yeah, let's go back to Daid. I don't know why I left his screen. For the next 30 seconds, Zankyo, actually, you can take it as far as you want on board with Daid.
Et on est donc sur Daid, hein, comme on l'a vu, des réellement de fire. Je crois qu'il a fait une collate au middle, il a enchaîné sur le 3ème, peut-être même le 4-piece direct derrière. Et là, il va falloir qu'il fasse quelque chose, parce que là, les joueurs d'Envy, justement, sont quand même en bonne position sur ce HP. On va voir justement s'il peut passer au niveau de la gym. Pour le moment, personne en position pour le tuer, si Rambo qui était là. Mais c'est vrai que les joueurs des DER, pour le moment, sur ces HP, en tout cas sur les modes à respawn, ont réellement l'air d'être en forme. Là, les joueurs d'Envy qui essayent tant bien que mal de récupérer des points, il reste plus que 2 minutes 23. Et là, Daid qui essaye de faire le frag, il fait un premier frag, il repère un deuxième, il enchaîne sur le double. Oh my god, Daid qui est réellement on fire pour son équipe.
He is going big. Take a look at his stats here, as you will see Envy battling for the hill. Daid has moved up to 38 and 23. 2 kills away from dropping a 40 bomb here in our E-sniping pro scrim. On the other side, it's Hyspe leading the way for Envy at 28 kills. But Dare, they're up 70 seconds, just 120 left in this game. It's not going to be easy for Envy to make their comeback, especially with Miss Daid protecting this next hard point.
Yeah, I like what Dare did as well. They moved at around the 22nd to 19-second mark on that garage hill that's establishing their control of the basketball court. Great plays here for Dare and company. And Miss Daid seems to be unfazed, picking up a few kills, getting a second. It's just another day in the park, but unfortunately gets stopped.
All right, so we're going to go to her teammate Neptoz, who's going to challenge from the top. Zydar's going to get a 2, make it 3-piece, going for his 4th, and he will not be able to hit the 4th kill. Very good try, though. Man, these snipers are so exciting, and Zydar starting to heat up here for Envy. These guys are currently in 2nd place, trailing by 60 seconds with 70 seconds left in the game. It's not going to be easy, but if there's anyone to watch right now, it is definitely Zydar. He is on fire after that 4-kill spree.
I mean, words cannot explain how amazing this is to watch, because he is just tearing it apart with quick scopes. His awareness of the weapon so on point. He's going in a 1v1 here with Miss Daid and not able to squeak it through just yet. But you know what? Instead deciding, I'm going to go and support my team in the next hill.
Yeah, Zydar's got to make his move, but currently the player to watch is Rainbow. He needs every second of hill time. Just picked up a triple kill as well, we should point out. Rainbow heating up for Envy. Everyone catching their shot at the end of this game, but it may be a little too late. You see someone contesting. They were able to take him down. WaRTeK, Rainbow in the kill feed. Now let's go to WaRTeK. He's cleaned up. Zydar, the last line of defense. Can he hold off this Dare line of 15 seconds left on the clock? This one is mathematically over as Dtsuu is going to get the final contention. Great stuff from Dare. As just like that, they come back and win a second hardpoint. 46 kills from Daid.
Definitely showing their prowess. And the fact that he got 46 kills, just amazing. 11 defenses as well. Can't forget about that stat. He did a fantastic job, phenomenal job of maintaining control inside of the hill for his teammates. But, you know, the story of this one was Envy and their almost comeback. All the members of Envy at across the 30 kill, I guess, KD ratio there. So they were heating up. They had a little bit more time. They would have been able to do so, but that should have happened at the beginning of the game.
Good stuff from Dare at the start. Great stuff from Envy at the end, but it is Dare coming out on top, 216 to 199, winning by 17 seconds. Coming up next, though, we have game number 5. The series is all tied up 2-2. Game 5 will be Capture the Flag on Overflow. More French commentary from Zenkyo coming up after this. We are back. It is E-sniping on MLG Pro Scrims. Team EnvyUs France facing off against Dare France, the battle of the 2 sniping squads. And it has been phenomenal so far. Some incredible shots going down. 3 pieces like crazy. Did not expect to see this many multi-kills.
Yeah, I was surprised as well when I saw it my first time. It's so cool to see the command that they have of that weapon, the control. It's amazing. Words can't explain it for me. I'm speechless.
Yeah, just go try and hop into a pub and snipe like these guys are a little bit later. You'll get a little bit more appreciation for the skill we're seeing. And it's time to jump into game number 5. It's tied up 2 apiece. Zenkyo, before we get this one started, I gotta get your prediction. Last time on CTF, it was Envy winning it on Express.
Yeah, like you say, it was Envy, so maybe it will be the same. Yeah, but we saw Dare pretty well, you know, on the last game on our point. So maybe they are pumped up for this next game. I bet. So yeah, I'm going to be Dare.
All right, Dare. All right, I'm not going to disagree with you. Daid is on fire right now. His girlfriend, well, she led the way in game number 1 in terms of kills. I think we should be kicking off the game with Miss Daid in 3, 2, 1, and Zenkyo, take it away in French.
Et c'est donc reparti, hein, comme je l'ai dit, 2-2 dans ce show match, réellement un show match quand même assez explosif. On va passer du côté de Miss Daid et directement elle fait le premier frag au niveau de la grande rue. Il y a Neptoz en plus qui la suit. Ça va être déjà un -3 du côté d'Envy. Là, ça va leur servir justement à pouvoir pousser un petit peu les spawns. On voit qu'il y a quelqu'un de replié. C'était Rambo qui a essayé justement de défendre un petit peu ce drapeau. Et là, le drapeau qui est sorti directement et ça continue d'enchaîner tous les joueurs pour le moment qui ne sont pas morts du côté des Dare. Et ça leur permet justement de run ce drapeau. On va regarder un petit peu justement s'il y a quelqu'un en position. Il me semble qu'il n'y a personne et le drapeau qui a directement été scoré. Très bien joué de la part en tout cas de cette équipe d'Eder. Ils ont envie d'en montrer encore plus parce que là peut-être ils vont commencer à réattaquer, mais non, Daid qui va plutôt essayer de rester en vie. On va peut-être passer du côté de Neptoz désormais. Neptoz qui est en bonne position, qui va faire le premier frag. Il va continuer d'avancer justement sur ce drapeau. Il repère le deuxième. Il fait un énorme double sur Hyspe. Il va peut-être essayer de temporiser puisque là il y a son mate au niveau du middle. Il va le sortir une nouvelle fois au niveau de la grande rue. Personne pour le contrer visiblement sur la mini-carte. Peut-être justement quelqu'un au niveau du middle, mais en principe il a la cover. Daid qui fait le frag. Le drapeau qui devrait être scoré à moins que Daid se fasse tuer. Non, Daid et Dtsuu qui font le frag. Déjà 2-0. La partie vient à peine de commencer et pourtant il y a déjà 2-0, donc c'est quand même assez énorme ce qu'ils nous font là pour le moment, justement les joueurs d'Eder. On va en tout cas suivre un petit peu ce que ça fait par la suite. Dtsuu qui est un petit peu loin, on va rester pour le moment sur Neptoz puisqu'il va devoir couvrir un petit peu ce drapeau. Il fait le premier frag, il sait que ça peut arriver peut-être de sa gauche, justement là on voit il se replie un petit peu sur leur side. Le plus important sur cette map, je pense que c'est de contrôler justement cette grande rue, c'est ce qui permet en tout cas de run les flags le plus rapidement possible. Le middle également, mais c'est un petit peu dangereux et là on voit une nouvelle fois Neptoz qui continue d'avancer. Je crois pas qu'il soit mort pour le moment, il est en série de 3, il repère un premier joueur, il fait le premier frag. De l'autre côté, Dtsuu qui enchaîne avec un double. Le drapeau qui risque d'être sorti. Là, les Envy qui se font réellement spawn kill dans tous les sens. Ils ne peuvent rien faire. On va rester pour le moment, bien sûr, sur peut-être... Non, je vais peut-être passer sur Dtsuu parce que là, Dtsuu, il va devoir cover ce drapeau. Est-ce qu'il y a quelqu'un en position justement en sneaky? Oui, il a repéré Dtsuu. Il va falloir qu'il fasse le frag. Il fait le premier. Il enchaîne sur le deuxième. Et bien joué de sa part. Est-ce que le drapeau a été return de l'autre côté? Il me semble. Non, c'est bon. Le drapeau qui est scoré. 3-0. La cover de Dtsuu qui est en série de 4. Et il en veut encore. Hein. Les joueurs d'Eder qui sont réellement énormes pour le moment. 3-0, on le rappelle, hein, c'est quand même le premier à 5, donc ils sont plus qu'à 2 flags justement de remporter cette partie. On va passer peut-être du côté justement de Daid. Daid, hein, on l'a vu, il était réellement on fire depuis tout à l'heure. Il nous a prouvé hein, justement que ça soit individuellement ou en équipe, hein, avec les défenses comme on l'a vu à chaque fois sur le HP. Il continue d'enchaîner avec le double. Il est réellement en forme hein, pour son équipe et il le prouve encore une nouvelle fois avec ce double. Il va réavancer justement sur cette grande rue, comme je l'ai dit. Parce que là, c'est justement ce qu'il faut contrôler. Il n'y a pas trop ces mates. Donc là, ils vont peut-être essayer plutôt de temporiser. On va regarder un petit peu sur la carte. Est-ce que WaRTeK est en bonne position justement? WaRTeK qui va passer au niveau de la grande rue, il va repérer le joueur, il me semble que c'est Daid, il fait le premier frag, et là il va falloir réellement qu'il pousse, il faut qu'il fasse ce double s'il veut avoir une chance justement de toucher ce drapeau. Les Envy qui sont réellement en mauvaise posture, plus que 2 minutes, Rambo qui essaye de changer un petit peu la donne avec ce frag, WaRTeK qui est toujours en bonne position au niveau de ce garage, il va sortir le drapeau, personne pour le moment en tout cas, oh là là, et au moment où je dis ça, il se fait couper, c'est un petit peu dommage parce que là WaRTeK justement il avait réussi à prendre le truc, mais là de l'autre côté il me semble que Neptoz qui est en bonne position là peut-être pour pousser puisqu'il n'y a personne au niveau de la grande rue, il me semble, je sais pas s'il le sait, Neptoz il va peut-être en profiter, il y a quelqu'un au niveau du bâtiment middle, il fait le frag, Dtsuu derrière qui enchaîne, moins 2, 1 minute 39, il continue d'enchaîner Neptoz avec ce kill, énorme ce qu'ils font là pour le moment les joueurs d'Eder, c'est vraiment très dur à suivre tellement ça se rend coup pour coup, mais les joueurs d'Eder qui sont réellement très dominants et très convaincants, j'ai envie de dire, 1 minute 26, ils sont partis pour le 4ème, peut-être que le dernier flag par la suite sera mis, 4-0, c'est réellement une domination complète, ils contrôlent absolument toute la carte, les joueurs d'Eder, ils contrôlent le drapeau, aucune sneaky n'est possible, et on va peut-être passer justement sur un autre joueur par la suite, on va passer du côté de Hyspe qui va peut-être essayer de faire quelque chose pour son équipe, il est au niveau du bâtiment middle, il est en série de 4, il est pas mort, il va peut-être essayer de faire un comeback, parce que là sur le deuxième side ça risque d'être compliqué, on va essayer de voir en tout cas s'il peut faire quelque chose, là on va rester sur Hyspe, parce que là on va voir ce qu'il va pouvoir faire justement sur le respawn, il va devoir peut-être justement tenir ce drapeau, puisque là ses mates sont morts, il est un petit peu tout seul, Zydar qui est un petit peu loin justement, et là si ce drapeau vient à être sorti, heureusement que là il fait le frag sur Dtsuu, mais c'est dans le bac, Neptoz qui va peut-être prendre ce drapeau justement pour son équipe, il reste plus que 48 secondes, on le rappelle, s'il marque ce dernier drapeau, la partie sera remportée, et là Neptoz qui essaie un petit peu de temporiser, il fait le gros frag encore sur Zydar, et là il en veut encore, il fait le double, 3 morts, il reste plus que 29 secondes, il va peut-être run ce drapeau, Daid, sa meuf, excusez-moi un petit peu de dire ça, mais c'est sa meuf, à Daid qui fait le frag, énorme, 5-0, Chris, what a game, 5-0. Amazing play by Dare.
Are you kidding me, Dare? 5-0 shut out in that game. Let's take a look at the final stats here, guys. Golden Boy, break it down for us.
Well, Neptoz went huge. Besides getting 3 captures, he also had 13 kills, 5 deaths, and on the other side, Dtsuu, 14 and 8. And just a crazy thing here, and for those of you guys that get confused at home, there's a 5 capture limit, so you have to keep that in mind. They did it in the first round.
They did it in 4 minutes, about 37 seconds. So shout out to Dare.
Wow.
Envy, they won the first CTF, but Dare now going up in our best of 9, 3 games to 2, with such an impressive performance there on Overflow. Coming up next, though, it's Search and Destroy once again. Meltdown Envy, they won the previous S&D. You think they got this one, Golden Boy?
They want blood. They did not like going down 5-0 in that CTF game in the first round. They want to answer back here, tie the series.
All right, Dtsuu is the player to watch in that last game. Same thing goes for Neptoz, who really turned it on after a bad hardpoint game, dropping 13-5 in CTF. We'll see if these two players can stay hot coming up next. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Dare France is up 3-2 in our e-sniping pro scrim against EnvyUs France. And Envy, well, they can't be happy about that last one, getting shut out on overflow 5-0 in CTF. Now they're coming into another search and destroy, and it was Envy who took our first S&D.
Yeah, you know that Envy wants to come out the gate strong here, you know, especially, like you said, going down 5-0, that's not something that they want to replicate again. They want to make sure that they make Dare pay for what they did in that last game. So revenge is going to be the topic of today's game.
All right, so here we go. Zankyo, you ready?
Yep.
All right, we're kicking it off in 3, 2, 1. We're on board with WaRTeK, the captain of EnvyUs, and he is going to be grabbing that bomb at the start. Actually, it looks like they're going to give the bomb to Zydar, as WaRTeK is going to lead the charge to the B bomb site. It looks like all 4 members targeting this area of the map.
Yeah, Zydar is actually going to be pushing up here, waiting to see if some... Oh, gets picked off early by Ms. Daid. Hello.
Yeah, and Hyspe actually picked up the first kill of the game on the real Daid. So a 2-on-3 situation. WaRTeK and Hyspe left up against Dtsuu, Neptoz, and Ms. Daid. Let's go to Ms. Daid. She's on the generators, the first line of defense here at the B bomb site. 2 players left, and it looks like they're also sending Dtsuu around as WaRTeK is picked off by Ms. Daid. It's all up to Hyspe. How does he play in a 1v3 situation?
Very scary spot here for him. Obviously, like you said, 1v3, but he didn't have many options. Dtsuu came around the side, picked him up there for the final kills. You could see creeping around that catwalk on the edge there. And now 1-0. Dare already, you know, putting one on the board and looking just as strong as they exited out of that CTF game and entering into the search and destroy.
Remember, it was Dtsuu and Neptoz who were top of the leaderboard in that last CTF game. I want to see what Neptoz is up to here on offense. Will he take the bomb? No, it looks like, actually, yes, he will. And it looks like Dtsuu is going to lead the charge here. So who is going to go big? That is the question. Looks like Daid also is going to get a pretty interesting angle from the middle. Might be able to help out with a push. No crack shot there for Neptoz. Shots coming back in, being fired on the other side, though. And here comes Daid as he actually picks up one. He's going to push down the ramp here as he's going to watch Neptoz pick up a kill. Now Daid getting a second one. The bomb being planted by Neptoz. Everything looking good in round number 2 for Dare. WaRTeK, he is going to have his hands full. 1-on-4 situation for Envy, and what a shot there to kick it off on Ms. Daid.
If anyone can clutch this one, it would be WaRTeK here. He has, you know, 3 players to worry with here, but he has that sniper rifle in his hand, as does his opponents. But keep in mind, though, WaRTeK feeling pretty confident, finding someone up top, and no, Neptoz just a little bit more confident in that close range, ended up winning that game.
Yeah, both players missed their first shots. Neptoz hit his second one first, though, and Neptoz, he now moves up 3-0 with 450 points after that bomb plant in round number 2. Let's see what Dare can do back on defense, but I want to go over to actually, should we stay on board with Dare on defense?
I think so.
You want to watch the bomb?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I'm curious to know what they're going to be doing here. See if there's going to be any unique pushes. Actually, 2 people going A, and all of them giving up B. And already off the bat here, Daid is going to get a shot on Rainbow. And he climbed up the ladder. He said, "No, buddy, you can't come up here." And he shut him down so fast, 1v4 just like that.
Wow. Zydar, not in the situation he wants to be in here, Zankyo. The last one alive. Can Zydar do it?
Oh, yeah, it's going to be pretty hard. 1v4 versus one of the best team in the world, I must say. And just I say that, Dtsuu take the kill.
Final kill there by Dtsuu. And let's pull up our stats one more time. Daid on a 4-kill spree. Dtsuu on a 3-kill spree. Both players at 4-1 and then 3-0. As Dtsuu has played a perfect game up to this point. Guys, who's your prediction? Can Envy win this round? If so, who's going to get the most kills for him?
This is going to be a hard one for me, but if there is a player that, as far as who gets the most kills, I'm not sure. But everyone needs to step up, especially Rainbow and Zydar. They are struggling right now. Donuts for them in the 4th round of this game.
Rainbow's all alone at B. He's picked off, but look at Zydar, guys. I have him on your mini-map. He's also on your full screen as he's pushing up, able to get behind one. Has 2 more players in his line of sight here. Gets 2. Has an opportunity for number 3, and that is Dtsuu on the other side of this one. Can Dtsuu get the kill? Zydar, he's in the one-on-one, and wow, Zydar's going to get 3 in this round. Envy making their comeback, and Dtsuu, he is now at 4-1. Zydar evens it up at 3-3 after that round. Rainbow at 0-4, though, is desperate for a kill.
Yeah, he is certainly struggling there. WaRTeK assisted Zydar in that last one there, giving him that other kill that would allow him to get that win. So now the question is, do they answer back on offense? They've been struggling a lot. They're going to go B. That's their focus. That's where their push is. And I want you to notice as well on the bottom right of your mini-map there, all 3 members, or you have 3 members, I should say, of Dare pushing up A. Very peculiar strategy here, Puckett.
Interesting stuff here. Zydar bringing that bomb to the B bomb site, going for the early plant. You see already Dare missing 1 player as Neptoz was picked off by WaRTeK at the start. Daid is on the other side of a wall from 4 players on Envy. Miss Daid gets the early pick from the middle, though, and that makes it a 3-on-3 situation. Daid now playing with confidence, and not the best charge there as he is picked off right away. Dtsuu going to get one on the back 1 by 1. Envy is falling, and Rainbow, he is the last one dead. Miss Daid going to get the defuse as well. What a push. Miss Daid getting 2 early picks. Dtsuu coming on the flank, and they will give her the defuse as well.
Nice for Dare again. You know, I mean, I like what I'm seeing from Dare.
Did we just see a girl hump a dead body there?
I was hoping that you'd acknowledge it. That's all. I was just hoping you'd acknowledge it.
All right, Zankyo. Is that known as French in-game trash talk when a lady crouches on you?
yeah, pretty much. I think that's the same for everyone, so yeah.
Right, that's what I like to see. Let's stay on board with Miss Daid. She deserved her time on our screen. And at the start, she is always kind of the last one off the break. Let's see what she is up to here as Dare is once again pushing towards B. They are dominating this meltdown game 4-1, up 3 rounds. Can they make it 4 as Neptoz will be carrying the bomb? Daid was picked off early by Rainbow as he is on our scoreboard finally.
Yeah, Neptoz almost got the back of his head taken out there, but great shot by Miss Daid on Zydar to shut that flank down. And now they're going to have full control of B, but there's 1 player there trying to make something happen at the forward position. Ooh, Miss Daid gets shut down.
Rainbow still in the middle. Generators has a player right next to him. Here's the short-range battle. He got hit full red. And will this player escape? Nope, we got to go to Golden Boy's computer here, Ron, as I'm getting a buffer issue, and we're going straight to Dtsuu as this action continues. And Dtsuu will not be able to do it. The last one up is Neptoz in a 1-on-1. Can he clutch this? Let's see what's going to go down. That bomb, of course, planted at B. 33 seconds left to defend it.
Not the best spot for Neptoz to be in, although he does have that. Never mind. I will stop talking.
Good morning, Rainbow.
What a shot there for Neptoz. We take a look at the scoreboard here. Dtsuu 7-2, Neptoz 5-2 on the other end there for Envy. Ice struggling 1-6.
Ooh, Ice. Come on, bro.
Yeah, he has not gotten a single kill, and I don't know what's happening.
You hit up on your D-pad, and you should be regular, my friend. There we go.
There we go. All right, yay.
Neptoz on your screen one more time. And Golden Boy, let's actually go to the bombing squad. We got Envy carrying this one. Zydar will be leading the charge into A at the start. And already Dare has 3 players in the A pillars defending it. This is not going to be easy. And you saw Dtsuu and Daid just pinching. Daid going for his 3rd straight kill. And he's got the double. There is a headshot somehow at point blank. The last one alive is Ice, the guy who is at the bottom of the totem pole at Ice is going to get picked by Neptoz. 1-7. Wow. He had a very rough game on the other side. Daid 8-4, 7-2 from Dtsuu. Both players continuing to impress here on our live stream. Zankyo, what are your thoughts on that game we just saw from the French Dare squad?
Oh, Dare, like I say, they look pumped up. They want to win this show match. We saw Hyspe not having the best of game, only 1 kill on this S&D. But on the other end, we saw the last round. We saw Daid rushing middle, getting 2 kills, going for the 3-piece. And yeah, we saw Dare countering this map perfectly, and that's why they won this game.
All right, well, Envy doesn't want to lose the show match, guys. They're down now 4-2 after 6 games. Coming up next, They have a must-win game number 7. Hardpoint Plaza, short-range map, short-range sniping. It's going to be fun. We'll be back in 60 seconds. And we are back. MLG Pro Scrims E-Sniping Edition, our first ever E-Sniping show match, and we couldn't ask for a better one. EnvyUs, they're trailing 2 games. It's a best of 9. They're down 4-2. That means that Dare is on match point. Envy, their backs up against the wall. They need to win this hard point. And so far, Dare has won both of the hard points in the series.
Yeah, it's make or break time for Envy. They know they need to step up. I'm looking for Ice to step it up as well because he struggled a lot in that search and destroy game. He was like 1-6 at the end of that one, or 1-7. So hopefully he can elevate his game. Looking for big plays out of Zydar as well as WaRTeK.
Yeah, WaRTeK's been kind of quiet as well, kind of consistently in the middle the last 2 games. He needs to get back up to the top of the leaderboard like we saw him earlier. I'm looking for a big game from him, but Zankyo, who's your player to watch from EnvyUs in this next one?
Oh, like you say, maybe Ice, because he needs to step up his game, because on the last map we saw him only got 1 kill, like Goldeben say. So yeah, definitely Ice, or maybe WaRTeK, because he was playing so well during the 2 first map, especially that S&D on, I think it was Aftermath? Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, so maybe Ice and WaRTeK.
All right, well, here we go. We're kicking off game number 7 in 3, 2, 1. I'm on board with Zydar, and let's kick it off here. Of course, it's hardpoint on Plaza. The first one's going to be inside the disco room, the dubstep room, the club, whatever you want to call it, the bar area. That's where all the action's going down. And this, probably the shortest range, consistent battle you're going to see out of any of the maps in Call of Duty Black Ops 2. Zankyo, it's going to be fast-paced action. You ready to kick it off with some French commentary?
Yeah, let's go.
All right, here we go. On board with Zydar. Take it away.
Et c'est donc parti, on voit déjà les joueurs d'Envy, hein. On avait vu les joueurs d'Eder qui étaient présents, qui faisaient le conflit, mais déjà 15-0, Zydar en série de 3, de l'autre côté Rambo série 2, Hyspe aussi en série de 2, ils font un très bon start et c'est très compliqué de reprendre ce point, puisque là il y a pas mal de corners justement à checker, il faut être très rapide et Zydar nous le montre ici avec ce double, avec cet énorme quickscope, ça joue le conflit, c'était dans le bac, on va rester peut-être sur Zydar qui a un très bon spawn quand même au niveau du bleu, il continue de contrôler, il reste pas beaucoup de temps, il reste 15 secondes, et les joueurs d'Eder là qui vont devoir peut-être justement essayer de faire les frags, mais Zydar trop solide encore une fois, avec un draw double, la transition qui va devoir être faite, il reste plus que 5 secondes et Zydar qui continue d'enchaîner avec ce kill, il va peut-être enchaîner sur le deuxième, mais malheureusement il ne peut pas. Est-ce que la transition a été faite côté d'air, il me semble.
Alright, so after the first minute 10 seconds, it's going to be 41 points already for Envy as they are working towards that 250 total. Currently though, Dtsuu is just inside the hard point, cleaned up by the captain WaRTeK. WaRTeK falls, and we're going to jump back on board. Actually, let's stay on board with WaRTeK for a little bit. Golden Boy, WaRTeK started things off so hot with that search and destroy on Aftermath. Since then, he's kind of slowed down. What's going wrong for him?
You know, I mean, he's not winning his gunfights. It's a very common thing that we see. Sometimes, you know, he will poke out in a situation, and he'll end up getting punished right away. See, right here, he's entering. Oh, did he just get a collateral with that? That was insane.
Yeah, that was a 2-piece. Make it 3 there as he picks up Daid. Miss Daid, rather.
He certainly got a shot there. Very good stuff from WaRTeK.
All right, so WaRTeK, he was negative. Now he's positive at 7-6. He's also, most importantly, picking up that hard point time while the rest of his team rotated. It was WaRTeK challenging for one last time. He makes it work out for him, and now he's going to be pushing. But it looks like we got a tricky situation set up here on defense. Neptoz is going to be watching the back, but WaRTeK and friends are all trying to push in from the red side of the Debo area.
Yeah, I'm really looking for Neptoz to step it up here. He picks up 1, getting into another gunfight here. He is going to get taken out, but you know the reason why? What do we have?
WaRTeK triple, my friend.
What?
WaRTeK make it 4 in a row.
Oh man,
he just killed the entire squad. He's on a 5-kill spree.
Oh, but Neptoz, though, as you can see, getting more kills on the scoreboard there, takes out WaRTeK as well, and he manages to clear out the entire team as well. Insane, Puckett.
Both players taking turns. WaRTeK's going to be challenging from the middle. Let's show you him one more time. He's going to break in, gets the contention. Dtsuu's in the hill. All kinds of shots going back and forth as Ice is going to light him up with that jumping shot. And we're going to stay on board with Dtsuu as he will challenge for the last few seconds of this hard point. The next one, well, Zydar is set up for it. He's watching this doorway, and he's about to be flooded by members from Daid.
Yeah, oh my god, Zydar, what a shot there as he's going to find a player inside. He gets dropped, but I do want to point out that holding this particular hill with the sniper kind of works a little bit to your favor because you're able to watch more clearer lines of sights and you don't have to worry about equipment coming in as well, like smokes or EMPs. So Zydar definitely showing the benefits of it. Now it's WaRTeK's turn.
My favorite part is the up-close and personal sniping that is going down at this short range. Look at this battle. WaRTeK is currently in. Going to hit the headshot on Daid. Dtsuu breaks in, though. He's going for a two-piece. Can he get it? WaRTeK back in the action. Zydar is going to win that one, actually. And now Zydar is going to double up as it's been back and forth. But after 4 minutes, it's going to be the boys from EnvyUs up 107 to just 37 seconds from Daid. Neptoz trying to heat things up on a 4-kill spree within the bar.
Yeah, they know that they have to step it up right here, Envy. There is no other option for them, either that or they will lose this show match. So on board with Neptoz now, and he is just going to open up a clinic of his own, getting a two-piece. Oh, my lord.
6 kills in a row for Neptoz before he dies. Now it's Daid's turn. Daid's going to open up with one through the middle, looking for a second. 2 more players challenging on the orange side of the map, so he may get some help from Miss Daid. And the Daid family, well, they are crushing right now. Let's pull up our stats after 5 minutes. We got Neptoz at 18 and 15. Make it now 18, 19, and 14 for Daid as he just picked up a nasty triple, going for his Fury kill. And his teammate Dtsuu will help him out. Daid, they were down 70, now down just 30 seconds at the end of this hill, with Daid rotating to the next one already.
Great rotation, good awareness here from Daid. This is the time for them to come back into this game. They have about 8 seconds on this clock, so they're looking to at least, I guess, close the gap of this lead here. And they are going to get control of gold at the very least. Neptoz is going to be set up in a position that could help his team.
Neptoz is going to earn the hill. Can he keep it, though? Taken down from behind. Zydar challenging for Envy. Envy, they had a huge lead. They just blew it on the last hill. It would be great if they could get it back here from gold. Neptoz clearing out the anchor as I have him highlighted on your mini-map. Zydar, he's earning the points for Envy at the moment. 4 minutes, 26 seconds left on the clock, and Zydar is doing a phenomenal job of keeping this hill alive.
Yeah, so long as he was in there creating some pandemonium there for Daid, that would basically give them that advantage, that little bit of time. Now the hill's going to be making its way over to Debo, which means that they have to start setting up and getting ready for this position. And it seems like Daid, very focused on gold. They're going to be picked off here, and Envy now getting that control. Daid has to make their move to Debo now.
Miss Daid challenging one last time. Meanwhile, it's Mr. Daid moving into the hard point, the next one. And he goes down. We're jumping back on board with Golden Boy's screen. And Golden Boy, get that off there. There we go.
There we go.
We got Zydar on our screen, 134 to 102. 3 minutes, 43 seconds left on the clock. And Ron, if you could bring up some game sound. Zydar doing a phenomenal job. Holding it down is on a 4-kill spree. This is where we saw WaRTeK and Neptoz shine. Let's see what Zydar can do.
Yes. Oh, man, he almost got a collateral on that one. But nevertheless, though, Zydar, or actually, Hyspe is stepping it up, too. He managed to take out 2 as well as WaRTeK. So they do get control of Debo. This is great. You could see, though, that the rush from Daid is coming from the middle, and they have plenty of time to work with, Puckett.
Let's pull up our stats here as you're going to see him finally being cleaned up. Zydar leading all players, 30 kills. Daid on the other side, 27 kills for Daid. But Zydar absolutely lighting it up this game, has 12 defense already, and he just got busted on by Dtsuu.
That was so dirty. Good shot there by Dtsuu. Daid and friends holding it up as well. They know that that hill's going to be contested, so they can give that little bit of time there. Let that player stay in the back, and Daid, just as I said, that rushes in and gets taken out.
All right, so Envy has control of this hard point for the moment. Zankyo, I know you've been switching through all the players. Who's impressing you the most from Envy? Why are they in the lead?
Zydar, he has been impressed me a lot. He got 31 kill right now, and he's going for more. Yeah, definitely to him. And maybe we saw on the other side, Daid also 29 kills, but that's not enough for the moment.
Zydar still inside the hard point. You see the kills being scored by Rainbow and Hyspe in the background. And Zydar is just holding this down. No one able to contest him in the back. Let's go outside on board with Rainbow as he's actually going to be jumping in. And nice quick shot from Rainbow. It's going to stop the front door entrance. He's spotting another player going for number 5. He is cut down. Meanwhile, Zydar has been picking up every single second from inside blue. So almost 200 seconds. There they go. They hit the 200-second mark. 50 seconds away is Envy from winning this game. Neptoz trying to lead his team to a late comeback. They're down by about 80 seconds.
This is the hill that they need to win, Puckett, because they cannot lose any more time or else it becomes mathematically impossible for them to be able to win this game. Dtsuu, though, trying to make something happen. Oh, what a shot.
Good stuff up close and personal. He's going to make it 3 in a row. 4, and he's dead. Daid's turn now. And Daid actually going for some wall bangs here. I love the confidence that Dare is playing with. Now the game out of reach, mathematically impossible almost. They need to go absolutely perfect for the conclusion of this one, and it's not looking good because Envy, they're still getting those gold spawns. Zydar heating things up. He's looking for number 3. He's picked off, but we're going to stay on board with him as he will be rotating for the next hard point.
Yes, time to start setting up here. If this is going to be make or break status for this team. Actually, I think it's already break here. They're 2 seconds under, so I don't think that they're going to be able to do anything about this one. And, yeah, we're just going to have to give it to Envy on this. But nevertheless, great performance by both teams.
For the last 40 seconds, it's a battle to see who will get most kills in this game. Taking a look at your stats, 37 and 28 is Zydar. Dare's Daid is at 36 and 27 with 14 defense. And also, Dtsuu consistently slaying at 36 and 29.
Yeah, just a good performance by Envy, you know, and Zydar, like we said, had to step it up. I'm glad that he did. WaRTeK with a 3-piece to end that game, looking a little lavish as well. But yeah, so overall, just a solid performance. And I mean, finally, the last stats here. I'm surprised Zydar didn't cross 40 kills on that one, but still very good.
All right, WaRTeK also getting in the 30s with 31 kills. The 40 bomb is dropped by Dtsuu. And Zankyo, we have Envy still kicking, but Dare is just one game away. Capture the flag on Hijacked is our next game type. It's something we don't really see in the MLG competitive scene. It's not one of our game types. What can we expect coming up in game number 8?
Oh, I think it's going to be pretty tough for both sides because this is the first time I think I'm gonna see this CTF on Hijacked. So I don't know how it's going to be, but I think it's going to play very fast, maybe going to bottom middle. I don't know how to say it in English, but
yep, that's right.
Maybe you guys are going to see a lot of flag run in the bottom middle, and yeah, it's going to be pretty fast.
All right, I'm excited, man. Battles in the generators coming up next, guys. Stay tuned. It's going to be 4-3 in favor of Dare. Can EnvyUs tie it up, or will it be Dare closing out our pro scrum? We'll find out after this. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It is MLG Pro Scrims, our first ever e-sniping edition.
That's right.
Thanks to Zach and WaRTeK from Envy for contacting us here at MLG and coordinating this. We came in on a Saturday. This match was so good. Couldn't pass up on it. EnvyUs versus Dare, the two French sniping squads facing off. And Dare, they're one game away from taking our pro scrim.
Yeah, and now we have Hijacked CTF. I've never seen this played before. I don't even think I've played it before. So this is an experience for me, as I'm sure it is going to be an experience for everyone else.
All right, I definitely haven't played it with snipers only. But Zankyo, if we could be coming into this with fresh eyes, who do you think should win Capture the Flag on Hijacked, which is also kind of a short-range map?
I think Dare, because we saw Dare pretty convincing on the, I think that was Overflow. They won 5-0, so maybe it's going to be the same story, but on the hardpoint, my bad, we saw also EnvyUs pretty convincing winning that game, so this is the first hardpoint they won, so maybe they're going to win this one.
All right, well, it's all about the short-range battles for a lot of this, but there's also some really good lines of sight. You can see the long left and right alleys as well as the play in the middle of the map. I have no idea what to expect. We're just going to cast it. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. We're kicking things off with the Envy lineup. I got Hyspe on our screen at the start, but Golden Boy, who's your player to watch? Zydar really turned it on that last game.
Yeah, you know, for sure, Zydar. You can't forget about Neptoz as well, I believe.
From Dare?
From Dare. He was another player that I think kind of stepped it up too, so, you know, helping them get that comeback. So we'll see what happens. But you know what, though? Already off the break, we see that Dare getting control of that flag. Ooh.
Hyspe with a nice return there as Zydar and friends were all picked off spawn. It was up to Hyspe to go big, and he just picked up his 3rd in a row. Now able to push up aggressively. Rainbow is inside his opponent's kitchen. Let's see if he can get this flag out. He's actually above it, about to drop down and bring it home. Just spotted a player in the kitchen, ran right by him, is going to just sprint home. And it looks like he's got solid cover from Hyspe, who's on a 4-kill spree. Rainbow in a one-on-one battle down low, clutches it. WaRTeK is there to watch his back, and this first flag should be in the hands of Envy.
Yeah, they just have to be careful that they're dropping back to the flag and giving cover, and there you have it. Envy capping that.
Oh! Welcome back.
That was dirty. Dtsuu ended up having to take a seat there. But yeah, so solid plays here by all the Envy crew.
And Rainbow was a player that we saw struggling in the middle of this series. Game number 8. Not the same thing. He's going nuts here, absolutely lighting it up. 4 straight kills and the flag cap. However, it was Dare that just counter-capped on them, and it's all tied up 1-1 in round number 1 with 3:30 left on the clock. We're going to stay on board with Rainbow for a little bit. Zankyo, take it away for the next minute or so in French.
Et c'est donc parti, on est sur Rambo, il est près du drapeau, malheureusement il se fait tuer, il était pas très loin, en tout cas il y a 1-1, et on a vu Miss Daid qui a sorti ce drapeau alors qu'elle avait tué personne, elle est passée comme je l'avais dit par le bas du bateau, en gros par le bas mid, et là justement il va essayer de repasser par le middle, je pense que c'est un petit peu plus safe justement pour le start en tout cas de passer par là, mais il se fait tuer Rambo là, et les joueurs d'Envy il faut qu'ils restent en vie, parce que là je crois que ça va être compliqué justement au niveau du respawn. Est-ce qu'ils sont en place? C'est bon, Hyspe qui est très agressif, de l'autre côté Zydar qui fait le frag, ils vont peut-être pouvoir avancer si Hyspe fait le frag, Rambo qui fait le kill, c'est bien joué, il a la cover de son mate normalement. Est-ce que le drapeau va pouvoir être sorti? En tout cas il reste 3 minutes, les frags qui sont faits, full team, ça va être sorti, on va peut-être rester sur Rambo pour voir la cover, mais normalement Hyspe qui devrait sortir ce drapeau.
Oh my goodness, Rainbow is getting those cutoffs while Hyspe is able to put in flag number 2. Last time they did this, though, Dare came right back and had a counter cap. That looks like Miss Daid's plan. She's going to pull it down low. On her trail, though, she had 3 players, and Zydar is actually going to go for a counter cap. Good stop there above by Daid, and it looks like as soon as that flag is returned, Miss Daid will be able to tie up our score at 2 apiece. It's going to be 2-2 with 2:14 left on the clock. She's killed mid-dolphin dive by Rainbow, and now Hyspe is going to have to push up with WaRTeK as it's Envy trying to take the lead again. Dare Dtsuu starting to light things up for this lineup, and he is pushing in, shut down right there by Hyspe.
I'm sorry, I was a little flabbergasted there for a second. You didn't see it there, but Dtsuu got a no-scope through a wall on the right side of the map. I was just blown away, sorry. So you just see something crazy every day. But yeah, in looking at this game here, both teams, excuse me, they know, Envy knows this is it for them. If they don't step it up, this is where it is going to end. And Dtsuu with that flag taking it down bottom seems to be the preferred flag route here for all the players.
Yeah, Dtsuu just clutched it right before they were able to return it. Went so big with that short-range quick scope. Now his opponent pulling his flag. Dtsuu's going to be hunting that player. There is the battle. Dtsuu's going to win it. Can his teammates cover long enough, or will it be returned? It looks like Daid is going to be there. Neptoz will be putting it in as Daid is going to get the return. Great teamwork. Dare going up 3-2 just before the kills are scored back at the base, and Daid is going to pick up another one on Zydar with Neptoz pushing forward.
Yeah, Neptoz had a big play there as well. You know, I mean, all the members of Dare did what they could in that situation. I mean, the flag going up top was a very smart play, by the way, from Envy. Taking it up there and I guess giving their teammates enough time. Unfortunately, not able to pull through with it. And Daid working on a 5-score streak at this point in time.
Daid inside the opponent's base is causing a ruckus. You can see he's the farthest pushed up player from Dare. 2 players coming off respawn for Envy. Now 3 up. Can he get these clutch kills in the back of the base and pull that flag through bottom middle? That seems to be the preferred route for this side. Down goes Daid, but Dtsuu is here to back him up. 22 seconds left on the clock. Envy's Zydar is also challenging on the opposite side of the map. Rainbow going to run this home. Can Envy tie it up? This is a huge kill. Rainbow's going to get it, and now he's going to bring it down the far catwalk. Actually cuts it back through the middle, getting the callouts of spawns. And did that one cost him a flag? It looks like possibly, as Neptoz will get the kill and the return. Big play from Neptoz to keep it a 3-2 advantage for Dare.
Yeah, I also want to give a compliment there to Daid as well, because he was that player at the far end of the catwalk that forced Rainbow to have to double back there with that flag. So at the half there, Neptoz 16 and 13 playing great, and Miss Daid struggling 4 and 2, but she's running flags, playing that objective.
On the other side, WaRTeK also at 7 and 14. He'll try and heat it up. The captain of Envy, can he put the team on his back? We're about to find out, as he is going to be challenging from the top at the start here. First time we've seen a player take this route.
Yeah, pretty smart as well. Going to get that lay of the land there at the mid. And as you can see, finding one player down mid perhaps might be able to pick him off. Not too sure, but I'm sure the call-out's been made.
Miss Daid will go down eventually. And now WaRTeK pushing up after getting whiffed on to his right. Did he hit that shot? It looks like he just scared that player back. Here's the battle any second as you see all of Dare inside their base. Down goes WaRTeK. Dtsuu, on the other hand, is pushing out of the base, trying to get aggressive once again, pushing this right side.
Yeah, they have to close this game out here, Puckett. This is it for Dare. They're up right now. They've shut them down 5-0 before. Certainly they could do it again. And just as I'm saying that, it seems like Miss Daid has the flag.
WaRTeK needs to go absolutely enormous here. Also, it looks like they have one player pulling the flag for Envy. That's going to be Rainbow. So if WaRTeK can get the return and stuff, it's going to be great. But I don't think he's going to. He's not challenging the right direction. There's Miss Daid, actually. He will get one, but it's going to be Neptoz able to keep it alive. And that flag is in the hands of Hyspe, who is able to keep it alive here for Envy. So a flag stalemate. There's the return. Can Hyspe put it in? It looks like...
Oh, I don't know. He does. Boom. Nice. But there was a player there for the challenge, and now Envy is going to go for another pull. So the game's tied up here. Envy taking a flag catwalk, but Zydar just couldn't get there quick enough.
And that flag is kept alive, I believe. It looks like Rainbow able to grab that for Envy. He's cleaned up. Will it get returned? We're watching it, and no, the flag is scored by or picked up by WaRTeK. It is 3-3, 3:13 left on the clock. The flag stalemate. I have WaRTeK on your screen. Daid lit up for Dare. Both players needing to stay alive. Great coverage. And WaRTeK is going to fall. That's Daid. Daid's going to get the return. And, excuse me, Miss Daid gets the return as Daid puts it in. And Dare up one flag. 3 minutes left on the clock. Zankyo, this is getting crazy.
Oh yeah, this is getting crazy. We saw the last cap. That was like, everybody is getting the flag. And we saw bottom. Oh my god, Daid with the kill. And he's waiting... maybe for the second, no, WaRTeK get the kill, but yeah, like I said, this is so hard for both teams. This game type is so speed, and yeah, for the moment, 4-3 for Dare. This is the last map, remember.
As a commentator, this is so hard to keep up with. One of my favorite maps, I think, when it comes to competitive play. I don't care what weapons you're using. This is so exciting, especially with Sniper's only rule set. I think I have a new favorite game type, Golden Boy.
Yeah, well, I mean, I wouldn't blame you, man. Especially with this, like you said, with the snipers only, it adds a really fun element to it because it's not about shotguns in the bottom or anything like that. And look at that there, getting stopped right away. Who was that with the flag?
Daid was cut down while trying to carry the flag. We're jumping on board with Neptoz as he is going to be threatening next. Also, keep an eye on WaRTeK. He is at the Dare base, and he is threatening a flag grab of his own. He's going to pull it through bottom center as Neptoz will not be able to escape. Daid is there to back it up as Miss Daid will be running this flag. And it looks like Dare, they will have the cover for the time being. Can they get the return? WaRTeK still alive down bottom center, and that was a huge kill by Miss Daid. It looks like Dare's Daid, though, in a position to get this return on WaRTeK once again. And Miss Daid should be able to put it in. 5-3 is your final score. Dare reaching that flag limit in our first round once again on CTF. And let's actually pull up our stats here before we close it out. 22-20 was Neptoz. 22-14 with 2 huge returns was Daid. Both flags capped off of those. Miss Daid, 2 returns, 3 caps, going even. And on the other side, Rainbow, the only player positive for EnvyUs at 21-20.
Yeah, good performance there. And I want to give a huge shout out to Miss Daid as well because she was, I believe, 4-11 at one point in the game going into the second half. So she minimized her deaths and maximized on her kills, got some caps, got some cutoffs. That is what I like to see.
Good stuff. Zankyo, why don't you break it down in French? What were your final thoughts on this series as Dare takes it over EnvyUs France 5-3?
Et franchement, je suis réellement surpris de voir justement la domination sur cette dernière map des Dare. Ça a été très serré, mais sur la fin, justement, on a vu que les 2 flags étaient sortis à chaque fois. C'était une situation à chaque fois un petit peu de stalemate. Mais au final, les Dare qui ont fait les frags, on a vu quand même durant ce show match un Daid réellement on fire. Miss Daid également, que j'ai été très surpris de voir à un tel niveau de jeu. Je ne sais pas si c'est une joueuse féminine, mais en tout cas, elle m'a réellement impressionné. Et Neptoz et Dtsuu, on l'a vu à un moment donné, Dtsuu, notamment sur le hard point sur Plaza. Même s'ils ont perdu, il était réellement on fire. Et c'est vrai que tous ces joueurs, je pense que c'est ça qui a fait la différence. Les 4 joueurs d'Eder, quand il y en avait un qui avait un petit peu du mal, l'autre était un peu plus en forme et prenait sa place. Et de l'autre côté, c'est vrai qu'on a vu un petit peu Rambo et Hyspe, il me semble, à un moment donné, qui galérait un petit peu. Zydar aussi. C'est voilà, c'est ça, des fois, qui coûte un petit peu des games. Quand 4 joueurs ne sont pas en forme, ça coûte une partie. En tout cas, ce show match qui est remporté par l'Eder contre les gagnants de la Skyline des EnvyUs. Vraiment, j'aurais pas pronostiqué ça. Donc, bien joué en tout cas aux deux équipes. Merci à toutes les personnes qui ont suivi, bien sûr, ce show match à la maison. Je sais pas combien on était pour vous dire, mais réellement un grand merci à vous. N'hésitez pas bien sûr une nouvelle fois à suivre la compétition MLG et aussi l'e-sniping. Je pense qu'il y en aura d'autres. En tout cas, merci à vous.
All right, thank you, Zankyo. Thank you all for tuning in from around the world for our first ever e-sniping show match. Congratulations to Dare France taking down EnvyUs France. It was a hell of a battle, and Dare, well, they impressed the heck out of me today.
Yeah, they certainly did for me as well. Daid was my star player. A big shout out to Miss Daid for coming in and filling in for Venom, who was a usual in the Dare roster there, played phenomenal as well. But on the other end, to WaRTeK and the boys of Envy, they played great. And a big shout out to WaRTeK and Zach for making this happen. This was so cool to watch, and I hope everyone at home enjoyed it.
Absolutely, guys. This is e-sniping. If you want the rules, I'll tweet out a link for all the official e-sniping rules. They're an up-and-coming organization. MLG hopes to support them as much as we can because honestly, if you're a fan of Call of Duty, there's nothing better than watching snipers in that game. And these game types, so action-packed from start to finish. Zankyo, thank you for coming on today. And in the future, where can people check out more content from you?
In English, yeah, or in French.
Both.
Whenever. So you can check out my YouTube channel if you want to see some French commentary. I don't know. It's youtube.com/Zankyo with a 0 instead of a O. And in French, donc c'est youtube.com/Zankyo ou encore twitter.com/Zankyo avec un 0 si vous voulez suivre bien sûr les futurs events castés par Dtsuu France ou d'autres. Voilà, en tout cas, c'était un plaisir de commenter ce match MLG et e-sniping. À la prochaine.
Awesome. And I have one more favor, Zankyo. We have a goal here at MLG. Golden Boy and I are trying to hit 100,000 subscribers on our YouTube channel, youtube.com/official MLG COD. Zank, if you can share that with our French fans.
Si vous voulez, donc, comme vient de le dire Chris, si vous voulez vous inscrire à la chaîne YouTube, c'est official MLG Code, donc youtube.com/MLG Code, official MLG Code, tout le content, donc il y aura la rediffusion bien sûr de ce show match, donc n'hésitez pas à la voir, ça fera plaisir justement à la MLG, ils ont montré un petit peu le support à la communauté française, donc ils en attendent bien sûr de la même chose de votre côté, donc en tout cas, n'hésitez pas, je le répète, official MLG Code et Golden Boy, si vous voulez voir aussi son channel, il me semble que c'est Golden Boy FTW sur YouTube.
All right, thank you so much, Zankyo. Thank you all for tuning in, and if you missed anything, check out our YouTube channel. Once again, that is youtube.com/official MLG COD. All of the games from today will be going up later tonight. Also, want to shout out our new broadcast times for next week. For the European fans, we've moved it up. It's now 4 p.m. Eastern Time. I believe that's about 9 p.m. There we go. GMT.
All right.
You like that? For France, it might be 10 p.m., 11 p.m., but we moved it up so you don't have to stay up all night. Join us all next week, 4 p.m. Eastern here on MajorLeagueGaming.com. And make sure you watch MLG Anaheim. The Spring Championships is kicking off in Anaheim, California, June 28th through the 30th, right here on MajorLeagueGaming.com. For Golden Boy, I'm Chris Puckett. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.